insane person. But all right, and I like Grace and all these things. She walked us through the whole caviar story. She's like, when I was in Italy, they paired wine with the caviar. It was pretty expensive because we went to multiple. We're going, okay, thanks. What else did you do? What else did you do? And tell me what happened next. So, all right. So that is what's cooking. I think Vivek is right. We did get to see this, right? And this just got exposed because it's a national case. But imagine the level of corruption in other cases. And, they charge people, like I've said before, who didn't commit any crimes. I've seen it. Many people just get charged because this is what they do. Right? They're too busy thinking about their cruise ships or whatever. So, anyways, wild morning, wild story. It's a beautiful day, my friends. It's an amazing Monday. Let's see who is here and joining us in the house. Let's say our good mornings, our hellos. Pop out the chat. See how we're all doing on the day. We've also got some Biden stuff, some Navalny stuff. Those Trump sneakers, I think, look pretty amazing. They look pretty good. Unfortunately, they're sold out. But I'm not a real big sneaker guy. But they did look pretty stylish. I do have to admit that. All right, what's up? Zayfod in the house says, good morning, friend. Good morning, Magoo. What's up? Spuds is here. Let's pop out this chat over here and make sure it is pinned on top before we jump into it. There it is. Get our YouTube friends in the house. Sadie says the judge allowed her the red carpet to make a fool out of herself. Yeah, look, sometimes when your opponent is in the process of destroying themselves, you just kind of step out of the way. It's like the best strategy. Oh, please, no, continue. I'll just sit down. And it was a wild scene, no doubt about that. Zayfod's in the house. What's up,
Claiborne?
Good morning, everyone. It is great to be here.
How you doing, buddy?
It is a beautiful morning. Love to see you. We've got super chats in the house already. You guys are amazing. You do. Oh my goodness. Thank you, guys. Thank you, KB. And Three Girlie says, we love Joey. I'm so happy we got to hear from him. It's been too long. Can you have him over soon and have him join the stream? Yeah, we were just talking about that. Yeah, we were just talking about that. I mean, yeah, the answer is yes. Yeah, we're going to try to get him and Timmy and do some more. He loves it. He loves to do podcasting. He loves his fans on YouTube. He's got a lot of fans, tons. So he always asks how his fans are doing. I said, they're doing great, man. They miss you. You can make some more videos. So, super fun. Good to see you, Three Girlies. And hopefully the Three Girlies household is going very beautifully well.
Yeah, man, it's...
Wow, look at those. Look at that.
I'm hoping I'm rounding the bend on it. Woo. But I was in bed almost all weekend. Man, on the couch or in bed all weekend.
It almost looks like Michael Jordan.
There's a lot I wanted to get done, and I couldn't fucking move.
Let's see what else is here.
And I have to go to work today, so.
It's beautiful Monday. We got some photos in the house from our local friends. Thank you, my friend.
I don't get sick like this either.
Good morning, Rob, on this beautiful Monday. Just left Fulton County, Georgia in the semi. Wow, so far no riots down in Atlanta area. That must mean there's not been any good news released.
Tough it out.
Yet. Yeah, that's funny, Dachshund. Well, drive safe.
Viking it out.
Yeah, there's some trucker talk around these parts, around the interwebs these days about.
Oh yeah, that's how it started. Fucking head pounding and fucking tinnitus. My ears were ringing so bad, dude.
But it's been interesting to hear.
I wanted to stick ice picks in my head. Turn them off.
I think you're right about this. We don't know what's going to happen there when Fannie news comes out. If they keep her, what happens? If they disqualify her, what happens? Be safe out there, Dachshund. Great to see you. Jester says, any word on the truckers declining to deliver goods into New York after Judge Areola Angeron's ruling? That's exactly what I heard. So shout out. I haven't heard much more than that. I mean, I just kind of heard some tweets and stuff about it. Who knows if anything materializes, but it's a good question. We have that ruling as well. It's a 92-pager, but I'll flip through it, see if there's anything worthwhile to unpack there.
I just had a fever.
Responded. He also submitted a written
fever, just over 102. Just maintained that for a while.
El Murray, what's up? Thanks for the nice dono this morning. Hopefully you had a beautiful, beautiful weekend.
Soaked my bed in sweat.
Lucky says, don't ever let Democrats tell you that they don't want foreign nationals to vote or run elections. I saw a headline about this, yeah. Immigrant from Hong Kong becomes the first U.S. citizen appointed to San Francisco Election Commission. Isn't that weird? San Francisco voters removed the citizenship requirement for those seeking office on a city board, commission, and advisory bodies in 2020. So foreign non-citizens can now govern you. It's crazy. In San Francisco. Oh, it's just wild. San Francisco voters. They just want to be governed like other than themselves. Weird people. Why do they do that? Locky says that's what happens when truckers refuse to deliver. It's not good. Yeah, it's not good at all. Yeah, we love our truckers. We're very grateful for our truckers. I've represented many truckers on CDL violations. A lot. I mean, a lot. All over Arizona. All the ports of entry, many different jurisdictions. I've seen truckers get picked on a lot. It's really horrific, actually. And they, like think about that. Like think about you get some points on your license, or you get a criminal violation. In Arizona, they criminalize a lot of things. Basically, everything involving CDLs is criminal class 1 misdemeanor. Most things, a lot of things. Anyways, you can charge them. It's a serious thing. Shout out to our truckers. Locky says, so the Gateway Pundit filed a FOIA request with CISA, and apparently the 2020 election wasn't the most secure in history. Trump needs to put this on blast, and if you read the story from the Gateway Pundit, Iran influenced the election. Watch that Mike Benz piece, man, that Tucker Mike Benz piece. Really good. Thought it was excellent. We've talked about a lot of that stuff.
No, but I think we will today.
The Mike Benz stuff. We talked about all about the Michael Sussman saga. I mean, that intertwines with that all, directly. And, the Sussman trial and the Russian collusion hoax and all that stuff. And it was dead accurate, man. It's like, oh my gosh, that was really articulate. For like an hour. Quite good. So, yeah, this is another one. CISA. We talked about CISA. We covered all the Twitter files. Remember it all. 76% of these entities, they're standing up. The CIA and our intelligence apparatus
guy thinking it's okay to park
in other countries. And they did that on the pretext of national security. And then they just turned around and reversed it and just applied it domestically with the guise of national security. Mike Benz, he was very good. Yeah, Tucker Carlson and Mike Benz.
This is out of service. That's good.
I'm
gonna grab a coffee. I'll leave the car on, guys. Listen to Rob.
It's just Tucker, Mike Benz.
Go via.
CA Smirk says, if everything going on with family isn't a conflict of interest, then what is? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess you'd have to be like buying the Lamborghini and delivering it to his front yard and saying, thank you for prosecuting Trump, or something. It's like, it's obvious. What else do you guys want? And it's weird how they're defending her. Like there wasn't a dent. Yes, there was. Otherwise they would have put her back on the stand if they thought that she had done a good job. Blocky says, Rob, did you hear about the police officer that got ambushed by an acorn? I did see that. Yeah, and he mag dumped into his car. No, there was a suspect in that car. Oh my goodness. Luckily no one was hurt. If he did, I've got some hilarious memes. I did see it. I didn't know there was a suspect in the back. He was shooting at that car. Yeah, there was this cop walking by, and an acorn dropped on the hood of the car. This dude like barrel rolls. He's under attack. She's firing off into a neighborhood. Going, oh gosh, there's an acorn. Anyways, yeah, not good. Nobody was hurt. Both cops were shooting at him too. Acorns, man, they come out of nowhere. You don't know what those acorns are up to. They come out of nowhere, man. When a squirrel drops an acorn. I'm fighting for my life, man. Gosh. It's funny. I've been shot, I've been hit with an acorn. They both were unloading. We've covered those before. There was that one. We covered one. I forget where it was. I forget what city that was. But there were like 4 cops unloading into one dude outside like a dollar store. And they missed him. The dude kind of falls over the hood of a car. And there's like 4 cops all just unloading. He's like, Neo from the Matrix, like didn't get hit at all. It's not good. Okay, who had Acorn shootout for February? Anyone have that one? No, didn't see that one. There's Trump. Sandy says, if Bradley told the truth to the judge, I can see the judge saying Bradley's testimony is not credible and refusing to let him back on the stand. Otherwise, this is going to be a far-reaching mess. Yeah, but I get the question would be, why did he lie, right? Like, if Bradley then tells the truth, it's like, why was he lying in the first place? What was that all about? Why was he being dishonest? There's probably a reason for that. And that might, the reason for that dishonesty, I think, will lead to, misconduct. I mean, that's kind of, I think, why he was being dishonest. It's because he was part of a cover-up. And if he tells the truth, presumably that's what we are going to see. Oh my, you guys were clipping for us this morning. Thank you. Amazing. I didn't even see these. Thank you, guys. NK Bean. Brad is in the house. Says Rob, I just learned that Fannie represented YSL before bringing the RICO charges against him. You're kidding me. Wow. I did not know that. Man, that's cold. And, I'd be concerned about conflicts there. That's interesting, Brad. Yeah, there's some weird stuff on it. It might be worth digging into that today to see, like, what the Georgia Senate has been up to and what else has been happening there. But interesting. Yeah, Fanny's really something else, isn't she? Holly! What's up, Holly K? Says, Rob, I'm a single mom of an 11-year-old with Down syndrome. Amazing. And 2 toddlers. Was your mom a single mom? Yep, she was. Awesome to hear from JoJo. Got any advice? Oh, gosh.
All right, let's do this. What happened to the sound?
And we were out at breakfast yesterday with Joey and Timmy, and they were telling me about all their work. They're doing good work right now. They're really working on the Avengers, and we're getting them like set up with some office supplies. We got them some new paper and stuff like that. So, they're just amazing. They're just the best in the whole world, and I'm grateful for them. So maybe
hey, Midwest, what's up, buddy?
Out, pausing is probably, if
I popped into all your streams. I didn't say something in all of them, but I did like them.
Sometimes I get so...
I was in bed or on the couch all weekend, dude.
Driven by other things in life.
I thought I was coming around for a bit on Saturday evening, and then
I like to work hard.
I got slumped again yesterday.
Sometimes for me it's easy to forget to pause. And so yesterday when we were at breakfast, I kind of...
Yeah, I'm going into work anyway. I just fuck it, As long as I don't spike a fever.
Focus on being present and just pausing.
I got shit I got to get done. I got work or I don't get paid, so.
They're the best.
I'm sure you understand that.
And it's always good for me to pause and just create space.
Thanks, Dirty.
Because I can often catch myself.
Actually, feel better than I sound, I think. But I still do. I just got another bottle of cough syrup, so.
And
all right, both days.
But Holly, amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yeah, my mom was a single mom, and
I probably will do a desktop stream. Ooh, what's this?
Joey, and then my youngest brother Eric, who's no longer with us. Rest in peace, bro. And so we had an amazing mom who took good care of us. Would cook us hash browns in the oven in the mornings, and then leave the oven open so that we could all 3 boys huddle around it. We didn't have much money growing up at all. And it was a journey and experience, but the best mama a boy could ask for. So we're so grateful for her too. So Very blessed boy, very blessed young man. I got to tell you. And so, Holly, thank you for that. It's a great comment. I hope that you're having a beautiful experience raising your family. It sounds like you are doing an amazing job, and it's beautiful to have you here. So thank you so much for the question for joining us. And we'll definitely be in touch, no doubt. Thanks for being here. Great stuff. Okay. Holly, we also had this one from Blocky. I think we got that one. Thank you, Blocky. For the
We'll know if those resources are available.
And what's up, D-Ham? Hey, D-Ham's in the house. Says, love you back, D-Ham. Thanks for that. Says, listening while moving some calves.
Damn.
Like some actual calves. My first thought was like, oh, you're doing...
That's funny. That's what the wife had for breakfast this morning, too. When I opened up the Keurig, that's what was in there. That shit is so good.
What is that? Moving some calves.
I've drank over the last 3 days. I've drank 3 quarts of orange juice too. So, I mean, real orange juice, not that sugary shit got from concentrate.
So, I hope you have a beautiful day out there. Moving those calves. And thank you for amazing memo. What else do we got? We got Sandy. Thank you for that one, Sandy. Husky Mom says, as a retired trucker, I refuse to go into New York, so I fully support them not going here at the city area. Interesting. Well, we'll start seeing if that stuff happens.
I did that too, and all I did was message them, and they sent me another bag and told me to keep the beans. They'll send you another bag if you just message them. I don't remember what flavor it was. I think it was one of the roasters one. And plus, I bought a grinder because of that. Yeah, they'll send you a new one.
They classify as an improper lane change or speeding. You cannot challenge that, like you can a ticket, and it impacts your CSA.
No, his staff does.
Yeah. So, yes, exactly right. And it's been some time since I've gotten really deep into this stuff, but I used to handle this stuff all the time. We had
most of his input is with
tactics
choosing the flavors and the grinds, or not the grinds, but the beans.
Try to basically amend, so truckers would get charged with improper lane change.
That blueberry cobbler is the bomb, dude. It smells so good.
Weird stuff, even like flapping mud flaps and stuff. They'll ding you on. And like truckers should be safe at CDLs. Like you guys should be safe, right? Obviously, like you're driving a big rig, like it's an accident, people die automatically. I get it, but at the same token, it's like, man, you get your CS, you get points. So you have like a driver's license, you have a commercial license, and you have like a separate points list. So if you get points on that, it really is a problem. You can lose your job, you can be uninsurable. So like any of these violations, man, can like take your whole livelihood away like this. And some cops were just brutal. Like there's one cop I know by name, I'll never forget his name.
Yeah, head back to bed, buddy. I know how you feel.
A punk when it came to CDLs, and I couldn't stand that guy. Anyways, I can rant about that for a long time. But the point is, we've tried to amend the original unsafe lane.
Oh, the wife tried a few things over the weekend.
So we find these obscure.
Some of it did help.
Statutes and just get officers and the prosecutors and judges to accept amendments.
She finished her office.
And so then they started saying you can't mask your charges. And then had to craft
one of the extra bedrooms. She repainted one of the extra bedrooms over the weekend. She actually was pretty motivated on Saturday.
We got Robin White is here. It says Vladimir Putin.
Well, the walls anyway.
Still
got a couple furniture things to paint, but the room looks great though.
They might be in charge already.
Have her send you a picture.
Hey, Rocky's here. Says, speaking of law, how about Jennifer Crumbley being found guilty of manslaughter for her son's actions? Very interesting precedent now. Think it'll stand? It's a great question, Rocky. I didn't see much of that, honestly. So I don't know the story. I can't really comment on it. intelligently. I think it's probably an overreach, just shooting from the hip. Hot take on it. I don't know that she shot anyone, so they called it manslaughter. Like she killed someone, basically. That was the charge. Because she didn't take care of her son, I guess, because he was kind of connected and she wasn't helping him. Yeah, I don't know. It's a messy case, but I'd be very curious about the causation, and manslaughter and how the statute, how can she be actual manslaughter, like an accomplished manslaughter, or like, there's like negligence.
Shit's coming off my hood.
Rocky, thanks for flagging it. Rocky's saying here, it says angry acorn noises. Release the jets. Release the jets. Slaps the roof of the car. So anyway, I started blasting. An acorn slaps the roof of the car. Okay, so anyways, I started blasting. That's exactly what happened. Stephanie W. over on YouTube says, how is it legal BAA systems, a British corporations can hire intelligence personnel on our stateside bases, such as Fort Gordon? That's a great question. Well, I don't know. I guess if it's all just a private corporation and they comply with immigration rules and FARA stuff, I'm sure they can finagle a way in, but I'm not familiar with the story. But thank you, Stephanie, for liking that one. It's a pretty interesting one. Blocky shared this one. Don't fall in my general area. And Finn Contracting says acorn 47s. Oh, it should be outlawed. You're right. Assault acorns and acorn 47s should be outlawed. Get it like an AK? Get it? Here's one from Blocky. He says, any weapons on you today, sir, as you're going through TSA? Me with 3 acorns.
Oh, you're home. I didn't realize it.
Cindy's here. Bradley was being threatened by the state bar and his own attorney. That was in the first day's testimony. Oh, his own attorney shouldn't be threatening him.
So the wife finally caught it this morning, and she's already heading home. She just said,
Gabe, who's apparently called him, reminded him about his privilege. So they were Fanny's friends, and then you start getting concerned, is Fanny going to drop some charges on him or something like that? This one, acorns drop, and then there was a clip, there was a firefight, and that's that one dude, forget his name. Acorn hits a cop car. Florida cop says, I'm hit. I'm coming, Elizabeth. From Blocky. Blocky has this one. Acorn. Shots fired. Is a nice logo.
Dude.
C.A. Smirk says, even with discrediting Bradley, we have Fanny's ex-friend, Yurdi, giving the witness testimony of seeing Wade and Willis kissing and holding hands in 2019. So what did they really gain by outing Bradley? Well, I think so. One is the credit card comment. One is that, so credit card comment being, he said that Wade used his credit card. Wade said he never used anybody's credit card, but he said he did. So we have a conflict there. So he made Wade look like a liar. He also made the prosecutor look like a liar because she proffered that they had never spoken. Bradley had never spoken to Ashley, which James clearly did. There were a bunch of text messages together. So she had to destroy him on that one. And there were other...
Go ahead and shoot her a message, man.
Privilege issues that I think they were going to look at.
You can't while I'm driving.
Once they, you don't know what's in it, the prosecutor to solve those. It was just make the prosecutor look very bad. So they had to destroy him for that little bit.
Well, the good thing about all this is I haven't vaped. She says her whole body hurts, she's freezing, and her throat hurts. Yep.
And I think the destruction of Bradley was... now than he was if they would have just left him alone and not blasted him over the assault stuff. Beezy says, nobody can seem to read this, Judge. But the Bradley privilege exchange was interesting. Judge says he might be confused on privilege, and Anna tries to feed him. Yeah, he lied. Your thoughts? Yeah, I think Anna destroyed him to try to save herself. So she's calling him a liar to try to save herself because otherwise she lied to the court. So he's making her a liar, I think, either way. Okay, so remember, Anna proffered that Bradley never spoke to Ashley
no shit.
or the defense at all, never once. And it was all through third parties. And he's going to come out and say the opposite of what Ashley says he's going to say. Turns out that's not true at all.
Now she's going to do nothing but give me shit over this. So
Ashley Merchant for that. So if that is obviously not true. Obviously, Terrence Bradley spoke with Ashley Merchant. So that made that fact alone that Ashley said, I got the friggin' text messages right here. You want to read them? You guys are liars. Here, and she showed him the phone. And they go, oh, okay. So now we're liars to the court. So now she has to destroy him for making them liars. And she hit him hard for that reason. Okay, so she's like, Judge, don't give him the benefit of the doubt. He's a liar. Now, she's very two-faced on that because she also, when he was up there, and she knew this, was trying to protect that privilege because if that privilege is shattered, then it exposes her client, which is Nathan Wade and Fannie Willismore. Because then Terrence Bradley can talk about his conversation with Nathan Wade because that's bro talk, not pro talk. So now that I think gets exposed because I think Anna got just over her skis on that and then just called him a liar. So she just tried to destroy it to really save her own credibility.
Bring up Jen.
They texted.
Jen who?
Yeah, they texted. Or they didn't speak, right? They were mincing words about it. But they communicated, I think is the better way to say it. Right? They did communicate. He read the motion to dismiss.
I don't know what I missed.
He looked at the filings.
Sorry, guys, I've been out of it.
Deleted text messages, maybe. So it turned out he was kind of not credible. I got some good comments being dropped also. Words matter, says Rocky. You're right. Otherwise, they just complain about it for 35 minutes. Hopefully, you know what I was trying to say. Rocky, good to see you. L. Food Lenzy says, failure to act. I think that's some more governors. Jack Smith and Garland wrote the Engeron decision, says CashApp. Wouldn't surprise me. What's up, Clay N? Sharing a link. Rocky, Husky Mom says, Rob, most trucks will have to offload their loads onto smaller trucks, usually in the New Jersey area to go into New York City area. Also on getting tickets, most cops would ticket us because we are the professionals and should basically be fortune tellers and know what the others around us were going to do before they, i.e., cut us off and slam on the brakes. Exactly. There was like no leeway at all for anything. You're like, dude, like, explain to the prospect, man, he's professional. He's going to lose his job for this. He's not at fault for this at all. Well, he was like, gosh. And so we got a lot of stuff done, actually. We've got very creative with CDLs.
No, I get it. Okay.
They're serious, man. They're serious. And it's like it's
you Chuck Woolery lately?
Because their courts are always
That's
out with far jurisdictions, and then you get these psycho judges who are like, no, you cannot phone in. So you're like, okay, so your lawyer has to drive 3 hours to go to this court? You got a bill for that, right? So what we would try to do is set a bunch of them at the same time so that we can just make one trip out there, handle like 6-7 cases at the same time, reduce costs, keep our costs low. Anyways, but yeah, you guys get paid time. And sometimes, man, sometimes the courts will even make the truckers come back out. Like they're on the other side of the country today, State, Rocky says, the state was trying to discredit Bradley's personal knowledge by implying he was angry about the assault allegations. I don't see anything wrong with that strategy. This old guy says, Biden's raising money with the lottery, make a contribution, and get entered in a chance to meet Biden, Obama, and Bill at a dinner. All travel expenses covered by the Biden election committee. I almost not quite contributed, just for a chance to challenge them down. That's funny. So he's trying to raise some money. Anybody want to meet with Joe Biden? I don't think so. Husky Mom says, I'm curious if the fact that Fannie's father admitted that he was coached before his testimony is going to have any bearing on discrediting the DA's office. Yeah, that, or the fact that he also listened to the testimony before. The judge even said that he was going to give it the credibility, that his testimony, the credibility that it's due. JC says Fort Gordon is where the Army Corps is. There's an NSA building there as well. What's up, Holly? What's up, SCD? What's up, Tony Hank? Yeah, it says, did you see that Fannie was wearing her dress backwards, the zipper in the front, if you look? So we debunked that, I think. We debunked that on Saturday, Tony Hank. There was a lot of talk about that, but I think ultimately that's been debunked. There was a dress, there were two dresses that were very similar, and one of them definitely had a zipper in it. We got some more memes from Glocky, and this one is that Acorn dude from that one movie. Not a bot says a lot of DAs like Fannie at this level of corruption common. I think Fannie's in a whole class of her own. Like the whole little scheme that they have concocted there is massively corrupt. I hope that not every DA's office is like that. I don't think that when I was there that our DA's office was quite like that. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of bad stuff there. I mean, they're giant bureaucracies. There's corruption through and through. So there's just a lot. We got Cat Zap says, we got that one. And Husky Mom, thank you for that. Jesus Freak says, will students review Ed Meese's amicus brief? I don't know. Good question. Yeah, good question. I mean, they could. I don't think that it's a major part of Trump's arguments. I don't think that he's making it the crux of his case. In fact, I think we have a reply brief that Trump filed from SCOTUS today. And so we're very likely to talk about that one today. I think it's not a super long topic, but it should be good. And that one from Husky Mom, thank you for those. Amazing. Thank you for the great donuts today, my friends. Cartier says, I was trying to find out if the Fannie Willis hearing would resume today. Turns out I don't know how to do that. No, I don't think it's going to happen today. How do I search for that kind of thing? Scheduler. Well, honestly, I don't know if the Georgia docket is working. Georgia does have a docket, but I don't know if it's working. Like they're under an attack or something. So Georgia does have a docket, but I don't know if it's working, and I don't know if they have the next court date scheduled on there. But yeah, you just search, I guess. Would be the best way to do it. I mean, we listened to it last week, and so the judge hasn't really even given us a hard date. So I don't think we have a real definitive date. So I'm not sure that even if you went to the court docket, you find anything. I think it's just kind of in hiatus mode until we actually get a ruling. And then when there is a ruling, there will be, I think, more clarity on that because the date will be anchored in. Liberty Tucson, what is your prediction on the outcome of the Fannie case? Oh, I don't know. I could go 50-50 on it, to be honest. I think it's going to be probably close. I mean, I think if we have a justice system, they are disqualified. And it should be pretty obvious as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, I'm not very assured of it one way or the other. I think the judge can easily say it's not material. I could really see that as well. Yeah. It's a big deal to disqualify the DA's office. So I think he's going to have a lot of pressure to not do that. Maybe Fannie will get indicted before the opinion comes out. Gosh, yeah. Is she going to indict herself? And make comments in the house, my friends. Thank you for this. Ray K, did you see the trucker ban of New York? So I think just incidentally, yeah. B says, I'm just going to say this now. I am anti-microchipping of people. Just marking it in there, etching it into the record. Good for you, dude. Cindy says, was the $20,000 a severance pay or was that hush money? How does Miss Prison fit in with this if there was a crime committed but not reported, considering the parties are all or to be officers of the court? You mentioned escrow money for the employee about that, Rob. Well, I think he just had money that he left over. And like when he left the law firm, he probably had contributed some money into an account. And the escrow account was just going to be given over to the employee. Like he didn't fight to get that money back. What's up, Cindy?
Oh, that sounds good. Kind of like
my brother was a tow truck driver. He was involved in a few minor accidents, which were not.
Covered with ice cream.
He lost his job anyway because his employer's insurance company would no longer insure him. Yep, happens all the time, and they have like no sympathy for that. It's a really sad state of affairs, unfortunately. Truckers do get picked on a lot. So, my friends, thank you for those very nice donos, and I'm grateful for you sending those in. We had some other news. So obviously this weekend, don't know if you got your Trump sneakers, but they're sold out. So you're not going to get them if you wanted them. We don't know if they're coming back, but look at these things. I think they look pretty good. I think they look pretty sweet there. Not that I'd wear them. Maybe I would. But they're gone. They're sold out. And so his sneakers sold out. They were $3.99. And this was capturing a lot of attention. A lot of people were, I think, kind of dunking on him, but now they kind of want them. Only 1,000 pairs of the gold shoes were available. At least 10 of them were randomly autographed by Trump. We've seen them now, they're going for like $4,000, $4,000 on and so on. $5,000 on eBay. And so this comes right on the heel of the Enron ruling for $300 and $450 million, which of course is something that we may talk about today. There was a lot of other stuff cooking today, but they're all kind of like smaller updates. So for example, let's take a look at the dockets. I'll show you what is cooking here. We had a lot of updates on the 16th for the Trump Florida stuff. We did have some Biden stuff as well. So the Trump Florida case, a couple of replies and things submitted. So we're still going through the CISA stuff. And yeah, Judge, when we were covering the Fannie stuff, there was a bunch of stuff that was submitted last week. Looks like there was a denying. So Trump submitted a motion to get rid of some pretrial deadlines. That was denied. It remains on February 22nd, so that's 2 days from now. 3 days.
It's a weird place to have
However, to the extent that the court resolution... Okay, so just moving some deadlines around. There was a Trump filing. The government responded to 2 of those there. So maybe we'll talk Florida today. Those look pretty good. Yeah, those are pretty good. Those are Barron shoes. The memes of Biden shoes. Yeah, I saw some of those go viral. They look pretty nice, right? $400, then you turn around and sell them for $5,000. Not a bad deal. Cindy's here. What's up, Roy says. The judge said that unless further information is allowed following the in-camera, the closing would be Friday at the earliest. So this Friday at the earliest. But then he was going to do the in-camera review with Terrence. And then Terrence, if he provided more information, the judge might allow evidence to be reopened again. We'll be looking forward to seeing what happens. Hey, Just Me says, if you're a lawyer in Fulton, any client I had that had cash confiscated, I would be in county showing the Judge Fannie testimony about the judge saying it's a black thing. The DA said it. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Right. So anything that Fannie used as like an exonerative tool, anything that she said that would support her, that you could also apply to your client. You would just take it, apply it to your client, and run with it. And we'll see what the judge is saying about that, especially if the judge says it's okay. Right? If Judge McAfee comes back out and says everything was above board, everything was okay, this conduct is permissible. You can lie on your interrogatories, you can lie on your disclosures. If you can't tell what privilege means, that's okay. If you don't know what a gift means, that's okay. Your affidavit can go against what other witnesses have said, and then your own government,
the chopper,
will protect a liar on the stand when they know he's lying. I like it. It's a good strategy. From Just Me. Gold Star Mom says, regarding CISA, isn't Mayorkas all over that? Well, yeah, I believe CISA is a part of Homeland, if I'm not mistaken. Everything's tucked away in there. What's up, Brandon? Good to see you. Mary Reese says the 8th Amendment doesn't support the $450 million penalty against Trump. Brandon says $5,000 for those shoes. That's a real goal. Yeah, there were some good memes of the Biden shoes. I think they were all from China. I think I saw Glocky was dropping some of those earlier. Thank you, Roy, for the update on the trial. And I don't know where some of those pictures went, but yeah, they were pretty funny. Happy. Oh, Hillary's not having a good President's Day. Happy Monday, Hillary. She's having a rough one. Is she going to run again? She's out there talking. She's making all sorts of statements about all this stuff. Defrauded's here just saying hello. Says, yes, I saw the info with Hunter's special deal with Kevin Morris and BHR. But now the indictment of Alexander Smirnov. Wow.
Oh, shit. Hey.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
I just want you to know that this is straight bullshit.
I know it is. Believe me, I've been dealing with it all fucking week. Since Thursday.
I'm on my way home.
All right. Okay, I mean...
Say why?
No, I didn't say why. I said okay.
Oh.
I completely understand.
Yeah, this is blue.
I can't hear you. It's not the volume, it's the connection. It's broken. All right, it's better now. It's streaming, by the way.
I said this is definitely the flu.
Yeah, I know it's the flu. I know you said it was COVID. I was like, no, it's not. I remember what COVID was, and this is not COVID. This is just the flu. I grabbed some actual cough syrup from the Speedway. So, and you know what else is at the house. So. We're out of OJ. So
yeah, I drank a big glass of OJ this morning. I should have stopped at Dollar General. I wonder if I should run into Walmart real quick.
If you don't want to stop somewhere else or take a different route, you probably should. hope you feel better. Get some rest.
Yeah.
Love you.
All right. Love you.
Keep me updated if it changes.
What do you mean?
Well, if it gets worse, or what
Oh.
do you mean? What do I mean?
Jesus.
Well, I mean, come on. If it gets worse,
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Well, I mean, I'm as irritable as you, and it's just, but I'm going in feeling this way. All right. Love you.
Yeah. Love you.
Bye. Ah,
Yeah, but so
I can't be sick. It's just not allowed.
So that's more like
She gives me fucking shit all weekend about being sick.
And yeah, I mean,
call me if it changes. What do you mean? What the fuck do you think I mean?
But at the same time, disqualifying the county attorney is a huge order, especially on this Trump case. Like, this judge is going to have so much pressure on him to not do it that I could see it. I could see him keeping her on. I don't know.
I know it's
what do you
okay.
guys think? I mean, it seems like in order to save himself and his own credibility and the court's credibility, like, I don't think the judge has done anything to undermine himself, but the court as an institution needs to be, like, you can't have people lying to you. You can't have Nathan Wade saying, I never used anybody's credit card, and someone else says you did. You can't have Fannie in her office saying that the relationship started in 2022 and Robin Yerney come out and say, no, it didn't. They both lied on their documents, okay? Willis knows what a gift is. She didn't put it in her disclosures. He knows what a relationship is. He didn't put it in his interrogatories. These people are lawyers. Like, they know. They lied to him. But he could say it's, it's to cover up the relationship. It had nothing to do with the actual prosecution. This prosecution is...
We'll still be getting snow dustings. No pollen popping here yet. Everything's still burnt, brown.
And I can see him do it.
Winter ain't over here.
I'll just laugh.
It just takes breathers.
But, if he does the right thing, I think it's easy to write that case, too. It's credible. And I think maybe that's essentially what they're trying to do. Terrence, it's just make it so that it's so bad on both sides that the evidence is just so messy that it really can't come to. Terrence is a liar. Robin Yerney's a super nice employee. So she's got some credibility problems. She's so he's got credibility problems because he's a super he's an ex-employee. So you say they're not credible, and Fannie and Nathan are not credible. So it's a wash. I think it's a wash. They just say, well, it's gross, it's unbecoming, it's not what the government prosecutor's office should ever be, but I can't say it was material to the actual case. I could totally see it. T. Lewis says, Rob, I'm a resident of Georgia. I can see the judge keeping Willis on the case, but there is the possibility that at some point he may declare a mistrial. Here's the hope. Yeah, because they're, there's more that we didn't actually get into at the hearing about the church speech, about his qualifications, and some of those other things. And something else might come down later down the road that is a motion to dismiss, a motion to suppress, something, prosecutorial misconduct that is fatal to the case. Because it's a disqualification standard. And yeah, I could see her just saying it's very, very, very bad, but not the kind of bad that requires a disqualification. Because I think the big conflict is that it's a pay for prosecution. Or maybe the Senate's doing something else, right? Maybe like the Senate is also right now impeaching him or considering impeaching her. Maybe there's a trade-off happening. He's going to keep her on the case. and then he'll consider prosecutorial misconduct later, and there'll be a big sanction or something. I don't know. It's so political that it's not. I think it might overcome your default legal, opinion. In the court of law, you should have standards of conduct, a duty of candor. Like, you can't lie to the court. In a normal, sane judicial environment, these would be automatically problematic. We already have the bar. We already have people really flipped out about this. But this is it's legal and political. So politics, it feels like, overcome a lot of the normal, level-headed legal thinking. We've already seen this happen in many other, the case got this far. Judges allowed the grand jury proceedings to happen, allowed all this to get to this point. So why wouldn't they let it play out? I don't know. I can really see it go either way. I know it's not a very satisfying answer, but I can see in default what people do with it. Yeah, Fanny acted like it's already in the bag.
Green Mile.
Coolhead says, I think they have to disqualify her, or the whole prosecution takes a whole hit to credibility. Yeah, but did they care? Do they care about their credibility? I don't think they really do. Letitia James and Angeron, they have raw power. What do you care about if you have raw power? Why do you need credibility? So as long as she can win and stay in the position and win again, because no one's running against her, maybe someone will, then who cares if she's not credible? She has power. And nobody's going to remove her or threaten her. So, okay. She can say whatever she wants. Get up there, my birthday sucked and I love Grey Goose. That's the point. It's it's not about legitimacy and credibility anymore. It's about just raw power. And they're using it. So, scary times. Here's another rabbit hole. Says Wendy K. Mika's here, Cartier. Andrew says, I don't think his qualifications will come up unless it gets appealed. The judge said that any attorney...
There's a bunch of those around here.
If they aren't qualified, the results speak for themselves. You're right, Andrew. He did say that.
There's ones at gas stations and Dunkin' Donuts.
Qualifications would lead to poor legal work in the case. And that
gas station and Popeyes.
Not based on his
Actually, it's just a couple exits north here.
Or craftsmanship. Legally.
They're not even truck stops either.
Good stuff. Okay, my friend. So, Jeff Young, thank you, Chris, for sending this one in. Jeff Young, you said, do you think Wade used Bradley's letterhead to file his own divorce? I would probably. I think probably would. Yeah, he was his lawyer, so whatever he's filing his documents with, I would imagine, yeah, he's using all that. So, it's probably on the record somewhere. Roy says, if she does stay and during trial, she attempts to get one of Trump's lawyers to say something, would they accept the same attorney-client privilege, considering it's the same people in front of the same judge? So the privilege we were talking about was between Terrence Bradley and Nathan Wade, and whether communications within that relationship were privileged or not. And we wanted to separate out the bro talk from the pro talk, with the bro talk being, what did he tell you as a friend versus what did he tell you in pursuit of his divorce? So it depends whose privilege you're talking about. If it's between Trump's lawyers and that's attorney work product, if it's between Ashley Merchant and Mike Roman, I don't know how that would be relevant to the disqualification issue, which is a divorce, which is a relationship, a benefit that was material. That's a good question, right?
Okay.
And Neuro says, how can they keep Fanny on the case when the DA and the special prosecutor?
I'll drop it. I'm going to do a desktop stream, so drop it in there.
I would say the judge would say it's not, it's
your house
connected to their self-interest, which is not related to the case, right? They lied about a relationship, or maybe they didn't lie. There are questions about it because they're not credible and the other people are not credible. So it's a wash. We don't know if they lied, because the other people who say they may have lied were also not really credible.
All right. Thanks,
so
bud.
It's a wash. And if the lies, if they were true, like even if you did say that they did lie, we don't know because it's a wash, but even if they did, he could say it's not related to the Trump prosecution. It's related to their relationship. And that you can't really connect the money to the prosecution.
Send it to me in Telegram or something.
Nathan said he got other money from his other partners.
Too. Okay, thanks.
And there is
All right,
some
I didn't see
evidence.
that other message.
So we can't really connect it one to one. It's a big gray area, big messy gray area. And he could say there's an election coming up. The people elected her. If they want to hire someone else, they can remove her. And I could see him just thread that needle, baby. Squeeze it on in. Sheesh. Almost. Sheesh. Yeah. Not good. Did you see this? I sent to your email to watch. Not sure if you got it. It's a Facebook link. I'll take a look, Deanne. Thank you for sending it in. Create Perlite says she played the victim role well. Her entire demeanor and bravado, and she just bolted into the courtroom, act like she's untouchable. So here we go again. God help us all with Trump's life on the line. He and his family need our prayers. Robert, thank you for the work you're doing. We love you and we appreciate your fine work. Create Perlite. Thank you for saying that.
Oh yeah, fuck. I was gonna grab a heater.
Lovely.
I found out where they're at though.
Very nice comment.
We'll go up to
and I appreciate it.
Big Lots up there.
Some of Trump's legal team are also on trial, so anything said by one of his legal team.
All right, this is going to last a little bit longer. The stream is. Run the
I see what you're asking about. Yeah. So it'd be the same. It would be very similar. If they tried to crack into that, then they should show the same standards. I see what you're saying. So, like if the judge is going to apply a broad standard to protect Terrence Bradley, or the envelope of attorney-client privilege protection includes like all the bro talk that he claims, all of it, then all of the bro talk, that same standard should be applied to the Trump defendants. If they want to say it's maximum wingspan for attorney-client privilege, then we give them the same benefit of the doubt because we gave it back to Terrence. Good stuff. Tobo's here. Says, invited to see, don't worry, folks. Fannie Willis is not invited to CPAC in DC.
No, it's not.
But are having a Fannie sandwich with a chaser of Grey Goose if you have ready cash in your pocket. That's funny. And you can go there for your 50th birthday if you just don't want it to suck, right? If you don't want it to suck from Fannie. Amazing. Thank you for that, Tobo. And Shade says, several close family members have been truckers my whole life, still are. Very much appreciate truckers and know that lifestyle well. Now, there is a reason they are so slammed now. It's definitely gone too far. In the 80s, there were several years that truckers fund amok in very harmful ways. So they finally got a massive crackdown to stop it. Meaning I personally literally got chased down, toyed with on an interstate for 5 miles. The trucker was laughing, trying to literally run me off the road, even passing me on the shoulder lane. They were insane. It was a scary nightmare. Well, this happened twice to me and my little kids in the car, even. Lots of incidences over the years. There really were some rotten apples for a while. My grandfather is a truck dispatcher, so we all knew the scoop. This was in California, but now it has gone off the charts the other way. Why is there always so many extremes and no balance? Yeah, good question. That sounds like a criminal maniac,
Yeah.
Which is awful. Like that dude should probably be charged with murder or attempted murder, for trying to run you off the lane with a deadly weapon. That's insane. That's not what I experienced when I was representing truckers. It was mostly like minor piddly stuff that a bunch of bored cops were just, bored with and just wanted to charge people with. Crash says, Rob, it seems to me that there is a penalty, removal or no penalty, a pass or the legal death penalty. I'm not sure McAfee is up to the task. No penalty, and we're
What's going on here?
Yeah, I could see him keeping her on. I know it's crazy to think that, but definitely could see it. Time will tell, my friends, and we'll see what it comes to. Maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll get an update today, but I'll keep my eye on it. Okay, so my friends, let us leave it there. So on the queue, on the docket, I'm going to take a look at some other Fanny fallout stuff, see if anything hit the docket in Georgia before the show starts. We'll also see what happened in Florida. I think there was a reply or two that are worth getting into. I do know for sure that Trump did submit a reply brief on SCOTUS on the immunity issue. And so we're going to get stuff scheduled there pretty quickly as well. And we'll see what else is percolating out there. It is a beautiful, beautiful, amazing Monday. We have a fresh new week ahead. I hope you had an amazing weekend and you're feeling good. You're feeling restored. You're feeling rejuvenated and ready to go. We got a full week ahead of us, and I can't wait to get into it. And so I hope you're getting out there. You're getting after it. Morrison, 9 months as a baby. Lisa, amazing. We got a new baby in the house. It's a beautiful new week, my friends, with that fresh new week smell. So we are going to, Jay Liebgott says, trial was a win for Trump in the court of public opinion. Jay Liebgott, absolutely true. I think that even if Fanny stays on, it's going to be a big problem for them because no one's going to believe this trial, especially with these two who are indicting each other, are right, in court together if they don't recuse themselves. All right, and so my friends, thank you so much for being here today. It's a beautiful Monday. I hope you're getting out there, getting after it. You are there, making it a great day. We'll see you back here soon. Until then, be well. Bye-bye.
Well, I don't really need to be that. Lily just has to go under my desk. So I don't get up to the desk that much. I don't care about the electric bill. I pay rent. I don't pay electric. No Mercy Sheep is downtown Peterborough. It's got a new gimbal. What? There she goes. Right. I don't know if this phone's too heavy or that's the case. Try it. We're just looking at City Hall, but is it like reset? This place. I'm just gonna do some of this. Yeah. All this stuff is built. Where is the date on it? I don't know if this gimbal, my phone's too heavy. Or inDOCtriNATION. I don't know, can you hear me all right? I did buy a mic for this thing, but I haven't. Yeah, No Mercy Sheep's on. I got it in the car. I just didn't bother with it. But yeah, I got a new gimbal. You can hear me good? All right, thank you. Yeah, we're just looking at, there's the Popo station. But yeah, with this, I got. You guys on. Just give me a second. I got this now. Even though this, I gotta go get a new battery for this phone because it don't last. I got her in low power mode, but it's still. New battery for the phone? That's weird. I'll show you. All right, I'll be right back. Some of the historic buildings that make no sense with the windows down below. This is basically just testing this gimbal out. It took me a while to got the app thing. The app thing looked pretty cool. You can track with it. Yeah, see? I think this phone case is too heavy. I gotta take it out of the case, I'm pretty sure. She just fell over like that. Shouldn't have. these columns. There's different modes. It's a DJI, the new one. And then I ordered the mic, and they got like a mic too, and I didn't see that, but whatever. I think it's too heavy with this case, but yeah. Old tech. And then this is City Hall. Same. I'm surprised there's not a pyramid on this one. Same thing. Windows down below. And then we've got like all this stuff over there. What's going on? Massive buildings. This thing's just been turned into condos. War memorial stuff there. This is where that big riot was. I don't know if it's on this channel or if it's on my other one. Yeah, we're gonna go. I'm gonna get some of this. It's just a test mission. See, look at that. Just friggin'. It's like it's struggling. This is just a test. This gimbal, right? And there's a skate rink I want to go check out. Yeah, I definitely think it's too heavy for this thing. I just took the dogs for a walk. There's a whole bunch of stuff I want to do as far as where's this? Alright, we'll take it out of here. Alright, let's get that out of there. And just set the headrest again. Way better having that so you can see what you're doing. Is it ever delayed? Is the screen big? Oh, it's big. Yeah, I got new gimbal and what else? I got this mic for it. It's plugged in yet. I got these car mounts, but I haven't found. There's no. Oh, we should try it, but it just keeps falling off. The phone's too heavy with that. That's not a bad idea though, but it should be in the windshield though. I got this one. It's kind of too short. It'd be nice if this thing extended because it's better suction. This one's more for if it's down. This one can at least, I don't know. See, it's not long enough. So whatever. We're getting there. I think the big thing is just go out and do stuff and figure it out as you're doing it. But I got a streamer bag with batteries, new battery pack. I got 2 iPads so I can set up.
more for me just to test this stuff out. I knew I shouldn't hook that phone up to this.
Here we go.
Car. No, I don't see. I don't want to be connected. This
1,500 watts. All right. I'll just be nice to him. I gotta turn on Russell.
Let me shut it off. Yeah, I knew I shouldn't have hooked this.
1, 2, 3. We'll play that on the desktop stream. A lot over the weekend, so I got a lot I can play this today. Besides Jeremy, Corey. I gotta go all the way around this stupid thing. I hate this. Oh, I don't like this, motherfucker. Alright. Why is he running late? What's he thinking he's running late? Alright, we're gonna get to the office. We're gonna get set up.
Dispatch to 5889. Just had a call from Robert Timmons. He's requesting a TX.
Okay, can go.
It's clear.
We gotta get tissues at the office too. One thing, because of my cough though, I have not been able to even vape all weekend. I might just take advantage of this and just quit vaping too. Quit everything. I mean, I'm not gonna quit weeds. But
Dispatch sending Benford unit. They come towards the substation. Sarah St. Andre there. Then a silver Honda SUV. It's regarding a subpoena pickup.
61, I'll handle that.
Clear 61.
Yeah.
Clear 39.
Sent a photo. Do you want to reply?
Yeah, please.
1413.
Central from Monroe City Institute on Theodore. We're clear of the scene. Accidental activation. Stop at the Rochers. Mission 6, Nora Young, Nora 5-4 on a red Dodge Ram. Clear.
All right, guys. Be back live, hopefully by 1. Love you guys. Peace.